Hey guys, nice to see you again. It is a very rainy day up here in Michigan, so don't be surprised I'm actually in my pajamas right now. The reason for that is because I got extremely wet by the rain when I was coming to my car at campus, so all my clothes are soaked, so I want to make sure I got a shower in and got some new clothes. But anyway, that's not why we're here. We're back with Cities Skylines 2 Montegue Bay. Last time we obviously updated some of the new neighborhoods, changing them up as the dump system has gotten more effective. We started building a university campus, so that's currently kind of in the works. Like, we're still working on that, making it better. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all we're majorly doing right now. So everything else kind of just go with the flow and keep expanding. So we're just gonna do that. So we do need some row housing. So I was thinking we could easily like turn this area right here maybe into like a row housing section. So kind of like that, just have this simple kind of smaller grid over here. Just like kind of combat the housing issue. I just need to figure out how exactly I want to do it just so it looks more... The irony, though, of it raining in the game and raining at my real-life location is just hilarious to me. Just because, like, again, like, that's just irony that that's the current situation I'm in. It's just because I noticed we've had a substantial increase in the amount of row housing people want, and I just didn't want to overfill something. So I wanted to see, like, okay, so how big is this? So it's a 4x4, which is actually fine. That can work. It's just that we do need to work on the pollution issue if we actually are going to kind of build this neighborhood over here. We can easily add a commercial strip right here. We're going to add a couple of trees to make it look a little nicer. Like, this will just be a nice small area for kind of a little bit of everything. It is hard filling up some of the space since, you know, obviously we have to deal with the whole pollution problem. But it looks like everybody's moving in pretty smoothly, so I'm not too worried, actually. We also are still getting low rent buildings, which obviously we're trying to include those more around the university campus. Like, that's kind of our big goal. So good news is that's not too hard to take care of. But yeah, we are having a death care issue. So let me see here. Well, what do we got death care spread wise? We got one cemetery, which is great and all, but we need to spread it out a little better. We can get a second cemetery probably out here in the more quieter area of the city. We can get a crematorium. Crematoriums always work out pretty nicely. Let's put that near the industrial sector. So that way people can get their death care a little bit better taken care of. And now they'll have options. So hopefully that'll make them also feel a little more comfortable. We're having more and more residents are continuously being like, hey, I want to move in here. And obviously we right now cannot meet that capacity as in the way I would like to. So we're trying to figure out alternative ways to do such. Here we go, connect that up. So we have kind of like this little area right here. Considering all these that connect right here, it probably would be appropriate to have a small roundabout, like just right there. Just to kind of ease traffic. Even an office or two gives people an easy work commute, makes everything easier. We unlocked the Rock Musician Mansion. That would be another good thing to include over here next to the prep school. We can easily expand this way and allow that later. You guys put like a small office right there. Nothing crazy, just because I was going to fill in this spot with some trees anyway, because like I said, this is kind of a mansion area. Go ahead and throw that down too. So that way we can decorate that. Again, make this feel like the rich neighborhood that it should be. Here we go. The rich neighborhood is starting to build. It's starting to fill in where all the 1% live. It makes sense also, especially with them living around what is the prep school. I'm trying to especially fill that as kind of a thing to help them out. Here we go, add some slate trees. Really helps improve this area a little more. And look, we already got all these businesses lined up right here. Ooh, these cute little American ones look very nice. Like, it's like a little restaurant. DLC hut. Ha ha, very funny. We do also have some extra space now here in downtown that we can also be figuring out to like improve the city wise. There we go, just add some more roads to kind of spruce up the neighborhood, make it better. Oh, we unlocked some condominiums. That's always nice to have. New areas for residents to live. How big are these? Oh, it can actually fit right there. Let's say that seems actually like a perfect spot for it. Obviously I could spruce it up. We reached a large city. We unlocked the Skylines Heritage Museum. Cool. All right, let's see what we can get. We need to keep improving our city. Water treatment, I don't think we're really worrying about right now. We're not dealing with an issue like that. I do want to get tourist attractions. I do think that's going to be very important for the future of the city. large emergency shelters too. That's also good. So now we can finally get some tourist buildings, get people to come here. Modern art museums, water park. I thought we already had a water park. Did they make a new one? Traditional Chinese temple, bronze statue, observation tower. Got all the good stuff. We go give a slight turn in the road there. We can turn that into a small neighborhood with some extra dormitories. We can easily add something to improve that. And I was thinking we could like add a cute little path back here. Just a small one. Let's go ahead and extend this path right here to like behind the university dorms, or at least their sort of university apartments, more like it. We should get a park maintenance facility. I think that would be very important on improving the city. So what else do we got that's new? We got a bunch of, we obviously got all these leisure buildings. That'd be very good to have. So maybe we should start figuring out where to put some of those. Where do we not have some landmarks? Okay, you guys are covered. You guys don't really have one over here. I mean, we got Maurice Supermarket. We got like all these entertainment buildings. Pinfall Place, modern bowling alley. It's a bowling alley? That's like awesome. We'll scoot that out. So back here, there'll be like a couple of areas where people can come and just do shopping. Just like nothing crazy, just some minor shopping. I feel like that'd be a smart idea, having like a leisure complex over here, because that makes sense for students especially. It's kind of like a hangout area when you think about it. We can add the supermarket, stuff like that. Like we have all kinds of options. There we go, all fixed. We'll put it on that side instead for right now, just so I can figure out half this stuff. Or not. Ugh. You know what, building a shopping complex is hard. We just got a new building. What did we just get? Like, we got something new. Oh, we got a new mid-rise housing building. Interesting. Is that because these guys filled up, or is it because they're still working on filling up? I know a lot of them are complaining about pollution. We are actively working on that problem. That looks so weird. I'll have to fix that in the morning. I can't really zone anything because I can't see very well because I'm at night. I really hope they add some sort of like glow texture that helps everything easier to see at night. Easily get some low rent housing to figure this whole situation out. Check out some of the apartment buildings around town though. Like we got all kinds of stuff coming up now with pop-ups and all that. Hey, it's my first level 5 density high-rise building. You won't believe how long that took. Oh boy, this needs more classrooms. And you know what? Give them a playground too. That'll make them happy. Man, I had to upgrade every single school building just to handle the amount of students we're getting. How's the cemetery doing? We're doing just fine, actually. And we do have the ability to start getting these upgrades. So that's good. Is there any other services that could use an upgrade? High crime risk. So we need to look into police. So there's an officer here, officer there. No officers over here. There's no officers over here. So this area. Probably next we could get like a college patrol. Whoa. Check out the Japanese police department. It's not what we want, but cool. Classic American police department. I feel like this makes the most sense through this area. There we go. Now we got this basic police department. Start helping fight crime in this area. Here we go. Flatten it out. Hopefully that will help a little bit with our issue. There we go. Now it's a lot flatter, so now we can build our dream, which is to have this kind of community complex. So the whole point right here is it's supposed to be something you find here in America, which is we have kind of these commercial areas, but the whole thing is that they have these like spots behind them with more stores. So that's the plan, at least. We're trying to include those extra stores. Like, for example, the bowling alley. The cinema would definitely be here. So we got the cinema, we got the bowling alley. Cool, cool. See, this is looking nice already. Just a nice little spot for everybody to be kind of get their entertainment, especially since this is a college campus. So kind of think of it as like a strip mall when you think about it. A nightclub? How big is it? Okay, I just wanted to see what it was. We got the Heritage Museum, brewery. That would probably be more downtown. Oh, but that's going to be right away to the supermarket. Okay, we shouldn't mess with that then until we have that planned out. There we go. Add some trees. There. Helps out with the community, helps out with the university a lot. How many students we got attending here? Pretty healthy amount. We could definitely add a plaza to here along with the university library. Now obviously we have the extension wing. But there is a parking lot back here that I need to make sure students can access. So let me make sure to get that set up too before we do anything. We'll probably fill in that spot a little there, but that's just to help piece this area together. Also, if you're wondering why there's just so much rain right now in game, it is because it is winter. And obviously we don't get snow in this map, so we're just getting a lot of rain. There we go. That'll look good as it extends that way, giving people a little more space. But I do want to get that supermarket right here because, again, that just makes sense to me that the supermarket would be available here. The only issue obviously being I want its own separate parking lot. But I want to put something, just something needs to go right here. I could always put extra commercial. That's fine. It's just that I want something unique. I just need to find something like good. That is definitely something that would be over here. Although I think it would be a little further to the left just so the land smooths out. Oh, that's because look at that steep hill. Oh my gosh, people going up that are gonna break their ankles. Is there any way we could smooth that out a little better? Oh my gosh. There we go. That's a little better. Makes me a little happier. Now over here, I definitely feel like they would have gotten some palm trees from the beach area to like kind of make this place look more advertising. And there we go, a nice little kind of, it's kind of like an entertainment area, I would call it. I think it's very nice. I like it. And the best part is we can put businesses around there to give them an extra boost, because obviously they're gonna benefit from having this nearby. I get some more apartment buildings over here because everybody wants to go to college. We're also dealing with some medical issues, which makes me think medical coverage over here could be better. So why don't we get a decent, not a huge, but a decent sized hospital. We're gonna go ahead and get one over here, just so we're making sure to take care of all of our students who live here at campus. We go give them a little area. We're gonna put a priority road back here, kind of make the hospital a little better at getting out to the street, getting people to safety. We should add an emergency shelter. I've been meaning to do that to help get this whole system figured out. Get a small neighborhood just built up right there so we can have some more homes for residents, because a lot of people are demanding. But yeah, the college campus is really starting to come together. Like it is. You can easily see the development is getting better and better as we add more. We can easily have like a street of dormitories back here, because the Eastern European housing is very dormitory. Like it's very similar to that of American dormitory. So that's why I like adding them. They're also low rent housing, so they're absolutely perfect for if you are making something very similar to a college. What if we added some that there, and then we take one of the unique, like the steakhouse building, and put it like right in the middle of all of this right here, so that way when these buildings build, they'll like fit right in. It's like that looks really nice right there. I think that helps add some more like kind of little bit of design to the neighborhood, just having that little library right there, and it connects right off the path of the college, so it's like perfect design. We also do need to start figuring out public transportation in this area. Like we need to make sure we're getting students to where they need to go, so there will be one. We should place them at the university. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get one over here. We gotta have people ready to come to this little complex. And then do we have one near the hospital, the brand new one? We do not, so it would make sense to have a bus stop and then a taxi stop also right there. That way people can visit their family in the hospital. So we might as well set up that new bus route. I do want to, before we do that, I do think it's time that we get a second bus station interface in the city, like right across from the university building. Let's see if we can smooth out the land a little bit first, though. Okay, good. I was worried that was gonna screw up the design of the city a little bit, and it didn't, so that actually makes me really happy that that did not happen. We can easily, again, throw down a couple of businesses, make this area a little cul-de-sac. We want to make sure this is an area for just some small families to move in. But yeah, I think we've done everything we need to, so I think we can leave this episode here. So thank you guys for watching. It was really fun getting to play Cities Skylines 2 again, and I'm absolutely loving how some of these areas are turning out, and it's getting really good. So please like this video so more people can see it, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and we're reaching that goal. So please do it. It's free. It helps us out a lot. If you want to know more about my posting schedule or when I do any of this stuff, including my streams that are Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m., feel free to hit down the description below to find my social medias and my Twitch where I post schedules like that. If you want other content by me, head over to my art channel, Gerewolf, where I do solely singing content. We have a lot of fun there too. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!